September brings cooler temperatures, no shame in this game, and kids return to school, but it's a great month for stargazing, and our friend and astronomer Jason Kendall is back with a look at what you can see out there. Jason, let's get right into it. What can we expect this month?
Well, we've got the total lunar eclipse coming up on September 27th.
Okay.
And that total lunar eclipse is visible for everybody across the United States. East of the Mississippi, you're going to see the entrance into totality, where the shadows of the Earth goes across the moon, and then you'll see the blood red moon, and by about 1 o'clock in the morning, it'll be all over, where the moon exits the Earth's shadow. Starts about 9 p.m. Eastern time and goes to for about 3.5, 4 hours.
And so it'll just look like a red moon is what we need to look like.
But the neatest part is it looks like the shadow is slowly passing. It's like a chunk being taken out of the moon. It's a very different thing than the phases.
Solar eclipse, but only for people overseas?
Oh, solar eclipse for only for people in McMurdo Station down in Antarctica. So that's a bit of a trick.
Yeah. And also a little bit on the cold side there as well. All right, a good month for your binoculars as well. You don't always need the big, powerful telescope.
No, not at all. So there's two really wonderful things. First, Saturn is low in the west and always lovely to see. I started my classes on Saturday, and I showed the Saturn's rings to my students, and they were like, "Oh, I can't believe it's really Saturn." So if you get a chance to go outside and see Saturn through a telescope, you absolutely have to. It's the jewel. So that's one thing. It's low in the west. It's very good. You can find it by going from the Big Dipper over to Arcturus, and then Arcturus almost to Scorpius.
Not the only planet with rings, though. A lot of people.
No. You know, all the Jovian planets have rings. Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune. They all got them.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, when they're looking at Saturn, they can also try to check out Andromeda.
Yes, the Andromeda Galaxy. Now, this is the fuzzy patch in the sky. For those people that have a really, really, really dark sky, you look in the east just next to the constellation Pegasus, the Great Square, and you'll see a fuzzy patch that looks like
everything looks like a fuzzy patch to me in the sky.
It does.
I hate to break it to you.
I know, it does. But the thing is that, this particular fuzzy patch it's the light from a galaxy, like our Milky Way, 2.5 million light years away. So we're seeing light from 100 billion stars that started traveling to us 2.5 million years ago, and we're just seeing it today.
2.5 million years ago, and we're just seeing it today?
That's right.
How do we even figure that out?
And that's a good question, and it was actually figured out in the 30s by Edwin Hubble when he was looking for particular kinds of variable stars that get bright and dim, just like you know how bright the lights are in this room. They know how bright those stars are. So the farther away they are, the dimmer they are.
Can we tell if there's any planets in Andromeda?
Oh, no, if we think about the Kepler Space Telescope, the Kepler Space Telescope has found that we have billions of planets, hundreds of billions of planets in our own Milky Way. So by extrapolation, they're everywhere. So maybe there's some wonderful little show somewhere off in the Andromeda Galaxy, and somebody's looking up and saying, "See that fuzzy thing? We call that the Wilkie May," or something like
Galaxy, that. Right? Maybe they call it the Milky Way. Wouldn't
exactly.
that be interesting? All right, Jason, thank you so much. We appreciate it.